I'm here today to cook with you using TPACK. TPACK is repurposing tools to fit them for our own use. And we do this a lot in education. There are many things that are created that are not necessarily created for the classroom, but we repurpose them in order to fit our needs for teaching and for sharing ideas with other educators. For this project, we were given a task, and my task was to slice up vegetables to make a veggie tray. We were then asked to have somebody pick out our tools for us. So my roommate picked out this plate, which I will use as a tray, this small bowl, which I'll use as a cutting board, and this spoon, which normally you eat with like this, but we'll be using the edges to make it more of a knife. So I'm going to start by showing you the pepper, and I will be using the side of my spoon in order to cut the pepper. So I'm going to start at the edge of the pepper. This is a lot more difficult than using a knife because you don't have that sharp edge on it. The bowl also moves around a little bit while you're doing this, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But the nice part about the bowl is that you can put the seeds in there. You can see here that the edges are really rigid because you don't have that sharp part of the knife to cut it, but it works. You get a slice of pepper. Slice one more. Yeah, it is a little more difficult, but as you can see, I'm getting what I need for my vegetable tray. I'm now going to use the broccoli, so I'm going to lay it on its side, but this time I'm going to use the top edge of my spoon so that I can hold the broccoli and the bowl in place. And this isn't too hard. As you can see, the broccoli is coming apart pretty easily, and the edge of the spoon actually isn't too bad for this. You can also split it in half by using the side. And we've got our broccoli for our veggie tray. After that, I'm going to use my spoon to cut up some carrots. Now normally I wouldn't cut up carrots for a veggie tray, but for the purpose of this activity, I'll show you how I would do it using the spoon. I'm going to put my carrot in the bowl, and it's a little difficult because the bowl is deeper, it's not a flat surface, but I'm going to hold onto the bowl with one hand, and with that same hand, I'm going to push down on the spoon so that I'm repurposing the spoon by using the edge of it, but I'm also using the top of it to make it a little bit more sturdy. You've really got to kind of hold the carrot too, otherwise it kind of wants to pop out of the bowl. I'm going to cut up a couple carrots to show you. And again, you have to keep that bowl sturdy because it likes to move around a little bit. And you've got the start of your veggie tray. Now, I think this plate was actually a great tool because I would definitely consider using this as a tray if I didn't have a decorative tray and just put the dip in the middle. The bowl, I would switch to a cutting board because it is very deep, so it's kind of hard to get everything cut without having the flat surface there. There's also not a lot of surface area, and it slides around a lot while you're cutting, which makes it a little bit more difficult. And the spoon was fine, but I would definitely choose a knife because as you could see here, the vegetables were very rigid and you don't get that smooth side to them. It also takes a lot more effort in trying to cut up the vegetables, and the knife's just a little easier, it's smoother to use. So this was a lot of fun. I had a great time doing this project, and I hope you enjoyed cooking with TPACK.